Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Friday, January 21st. Morning coffee and chat. We go and get everything flipped over here, get it all synced up, and all that cool crap. Flipped over here, get the volume shut off on here, get that like up there, come over here and drop this useless effing public service announcement. And share it out on Facebook. Good morning, Ty. Didn't even know if I was going to make it on time. Didn't even know if I was going to make it, period. I'll be completely honest about it. I tried to lay back down this morning, right when Steph left, came in from saying goodbye to her. Grandma standing in the middle of the living room floor, just staring off into space. So I asked her what she's doing. She said she don't know. She don't even know why she's standing up. So she laid back down, went back to sleep. Ash left, and I got ready to lay back down, and she decided to get back up again. And she's been up gallivanting around all morning long for the last hour. I finally got her pills in her a minute ago. Uncooperative, to say the least, uncooperative. -5 in South Central, dude. It is 8 degrees here right now with wind like you wouldn't believe. Good morning, Santee. Hope you're doing good this morning. Get everything off here. So I gotta like listen for her and everything because she's completely out of it again today. So God knows, get this back up to 720p since that's the highest it'll go. There we go. Now it's not all blurry on my end. So I hope everybody's having a good end of the week so far. I know for some of you it's still pretty early in the morning. Some of us have been up since the beginning of the day. I got up the first time at 20 after 12 last night. Got up again at 1:30, 2:15, and finally crawled out of bed at 3:05 and said, screw it, I'm tired of waking up. I've spent more time awake than asleep. Time to start my day. So I'm going to be in really good shape by the time we have that really awesome interview tonight, Mark and I, at 7 o'clock with the theologian and the demonologist. That's going to be a really, really, really cool live stream interview with those guys. Duo demonology. It's Friday. Drew cooked up some amazing food. Oh yeah, Drew cooked up some slamming broccoli rice soup last night. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to have for lunch today. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you, bud. Hope you got some rest, or at least planning on getting some rest today, so you got the energy to deal with those guys tonight. I think it's going to be real interesting, Santee. I think it's going to be just completely cool. I got to catch my cat naps when Grandma lays down today, so I've got the energy because I'm already ready to go back to sleep. A friend of mine says I need vacation, so she's making me go on one within a month or so. Yeah, you need a vacation, that's for sure. That's an understatement of the century. Tonight is going to be tonight is going to be great. It's going to be really good. I'm going to spend what time I can actually be awake. I'm going to spend taking in all their streams, a lot of the subjects and stuff that they've touched on in the past, from vampires to werewolves to witches to demons to mediums to whatever I can find that looks good, and it all looks good. Sadly enough, that's going to be the rough part, is going through figuring what 8 hours of stuff I need to watch to get the gist of it. Seems like it. The demonologist has ideas. The theologian might be able to contrast. Yeah, and it really helps. These guys are friends. Um, it's when you watch them on a live stream together and they're sitting side by side, you honestly can't tell that big of a difference on them, and that's what's really cool. I told her drop me off in Michigan for 5 days, then drop me off in Arizona. Oh man, I loved I I loved the video clips that Santee sent me yesterday of his experiences. That's a good word. The video clips of his experiences on set. Um, I actually finally seen a video of a real Bubba J, and it is just awesome. Yeah, the stream last night was on Angel. That's gonna be the first one I watched because I was already asleep at that time. I was having a hard time keeping my eyes open before dinner. And I'll tell you what, Steph actually looked at me at 6:30 and she's like, "No, no, open your eyes. It is too early for you to go to sleep." And I made it until 10 o'clock. And no, I was out dead to the world 10 o'clock and up just a few minutes after 12. And it's like, oh my God, Rob Tig must be the best drunk in the West. He's funny. Oh my God, he's good. He's good. I'm sitting there and I was looking at those video clips. I just laughing my ass off at him. It was great. And he's got that personality, that general appearance about him, everything that just screams, whether you want to or not, you're going to pay attention to me and I'm going to make you laugh and forget about all your troubles. Oh man. Well, thanks to Rusty Santee, that discussion we were having, I know I sent you the pictures um, from 1883. Rusty sent me some different style badges in that design. And that's when I started doing the cross referencing and everything. Then I found that picture of Sam Elliott's buddy on there and done multiple zoom ins on it. And that's how I found out they're both wearing Pinkerton badges. But, I guess it's okay to forego a little bit of history if you're telling a good story. No, not old Brazelton. on the TV show 1883. I was sitting here the other day trying to figure out what kind of badges that they were wearing. You got Sam Elliott, of course, on there as the wagon master, the trail master, and his buddy um, is a former Buffalo soldier, and they're both wearing badges, and I couldn't figure out. All right, Santi, we'll still be here, bud. Um, Trying to figure out what kind of badges they were wearing, and Santee brought up Pinkerton, but the Pinkertons were not in Fort Worth in 1883. So I started looking at, Indian police and any other kind of private security that certain companies would have, or whether or not they were just wearing some type of a badge to officiate themselves as the trail boss, the wagon master, whatever the case may be. And then I found a picture of the Buffalo soldier. And I zoomed in, and finally realized that, yes, he is wearing a Pinkerton badge, which means, and both of them are wearing the same badge design. So they're both wearing Pinkerton badges, which is not historically correct, but it's telling some semblance of a good story. Great TV show. The clothes, the guns. I love everything about it. I'll tell you how good it is. It's so good, the wife will sit down and watch it. And she won't watch Westerns. And she won't watch any Western unless John Wayne's in it. So, and she will not miss an episode of 1883. Uh, 1883, Tyler, it's the prelude to Yellowstone. It's the origins, basically, of how the Dutton family got from Texas up to where Yellowstone's takes place at. So, very, very, very good show. Good morning, Blaine. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. You've been throwing up some awesome, awesome videos. I've been watching them and throwing up the likes and stuff. Haven't really felt like doing a lot of typing. Then again, if you've been seeing my live streams lately, I ain't been doing a lot with putting my face up either. I've been doing just solid pictures and typing in the chat, man. I have felt like crap. Well, if you're not a fan of Tim, then we got an issue. Because Tim is actually he is a main part of the show, but he's not a main part of the show. And he don't even look like himself. He's just, I love his acting sometimes more than I like his singing. And I'm sorry if you're lurking in the shadows there, cousin, but I like your acting better. But yeah, it's I like 1883. Steph Wilson, just something about it. But 1883, she is the first one to grab the remote and turn it towards that show. And any Western, it'll make my wife want to watch it. Yeah, it's not a bad Western. Today is actually the worst I have felt since it all started, Blaine. I'm having a hard time breathing today. I was up 3 or 4 times through the night. Finally got up a little after 3 and stayed up. Went to lay back down. It was time for the wife to get up or get woke up, start sitting there watching her show for 45 minutes or whatever until time to get in the tub, get ready for work. So I laid there. No sooner did she get in the tub, daughter came in the room. So I decided it was time to get up, send the wife off, and came back in from saying goodbye to her. Grandma's up. So I get her squared away and figure out that she has no clue what she's doing. So I got her back on the couch again. Daughter left for school. I went to lay back down and grandma got back up again. It's like, okay, I'll catch some rest and everything when she lays down today. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best to get better. This 2 hours of sleep thing, it's not helping much. But yeah, this is the worst day yet. I can feel it all through here. My neck, my head hurt, and I've got like a tightness in my back, and my knees and stuff are just killing me because of this cold weather. Damn, we're down to 6 degrees now. We've dropped another 2 degrees since I started this 17 minutes ago. More folks on my way to grab some groceries. I want to get back. I'll jump on. All right, Rusty. Sounds good, bud. Sounds good. We'll be here, I think. I'm going to try to do a full 2 hours this morning. If I fall asleep, y'all can just look at the top of my head for the last hour or so. Got us a brand new intro, Mark. Since you're going to be hosting with me tonight on the interviews, I got us a brand new countdown intro. So that's going to be fun. At least when I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I put my time to good use. Man, I'll tell you what, I almost want to go out and get another can of coffee so I don't use up all this Arbuckles. This stuff is good. Well, hang in there. Got to get ready for work. Keep spinning and winning. You too, bud. Blaine, you take care of yourself, bud. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you have a good Friday at work. Look forward to Saturday's video. Hey, Sean. Good to see you. Thank you very much for wishing me a happy Friday and dropping me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good over there in Illinois. Hope you're not all snowed in and stuff like that yet. Actually hope it's a little nicer for you over there than it is here. Our temperature keeps dropping. It's cold. It's actually dropped 2 degrees in less than a half hour. It was 8 degrees when I started the stream, and we're down to 6 now. And it's windy. Ooh, it's windy. No snow or very little. Dude, it snowed all day yesterday. And it was that real light, fluffy powder stuff. So it was just enough. We got probably 2.5 inches. That's how light it was snowing, but it snowed all day. It was like little cotton fluffs falling out of the sky. I mean, you could barely see them unless you got up and looked against the pine trees and stuff. roads got all covered, all the sidewalks and stuff got covered again, but like only about that much snow, so it tweren't nothing. Oh man. But happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Weekends are coming. Hopefully, most of you won't have to work. Just get to sit at home in a nice warm house with your fluffy hunting socks on, keeping your piggies warm, watching something good on TV. Of course, we have another video coming out today. We're supposed to get some snow tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, it's that time of the year, sadly enough. Sadly enough. But as I was saying, got a video coming up here after the live stream is over with. It is a story that comes out of Kansas in the 19th century. A haunted legend of a tiny little bridge and a tiny little creek crossing with big stories behind it. So y'all keep your eyes open for that. Um, I think it's a good story. We'll probably wind up with more snow too. I think it's supposed to start snowing this evening and move on into the weekend. Meatloaf. When did this happen? I didn't hear anything about it. Meatloaf died? Oh my God. What is it with 2022? We have lost more people so far in 2022 than I remember ever losing this early off in a year before. Wow. That's a shame. Golly. That's absolutely terrible. Huh. Wow. That's insane, man. I'll tell you what, people just dropping. This video that I'm putting out today is dedicated to another YouTuber we just lost last week. No, we just lost him this week. I was talking to him last week. He wanted me to come out to Vegas, and he was going to try to get the money together to get me out to Las Vegas to take me to some of the historic locations and some of the haunted locations. And I told him I was going away for the weekend. I guess he was in the hospital when we were talking. He never told me. And I found out 2 days ago that he died this past Tuesday, from the big virus. And he never told me. He sounded great when we were talking. And so today's video is actually dedicated to Murad from Murad's Haunted Journey. Oh yeah, Mark, definitely great in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Loved his videos, always loved his music. Good morning, KG. Hope you're doing good this morning. That is truly, truly sad. Now while I'm uploading the video and everything after the live stream's over, I'm going to put on my Meatloaf playlist and listen to some Meatloaf while I'm uploading the video and everything. As he was going to show us around Vegas back in 2020, got canceled because of, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, see, Murad was actually one of my first subscribers on the original channel. I met him a month after I started the original channel, and he showed up in several of the streams and stuff. Always made comments and everything. And then when the big purge happened, we got separated, and I ran into Renegade Paranormal out of Virginia, and they said, hey, you ought to go over to my buddy's live stream. He's really big at promoting channels. So I went over there, and it was Murad. And we just about flipped out. We talked after the live stream was over for like an hour. And it was like, dude, we've been apart for almost a year, a little over a year. And here we are, found each other again. You know, we have got to not let this pass. We've got to get together as soon as we can. And we started talking about it. And he's gone. So I'm going to try not to let any of these moments pass anymore. I have made a lot of friends and a lot of people that I consider family on here in the last 3 years. And when I get the chance, when I get the money to be able to visit and see people, by God, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not letting those chances pass no more. I'm glad you're doing all right, Kentucky girl. I'm glad. Today is my worst day yet. I'm having a hard time breathing. Got a headache. My whole body's aching. My muscles are aching. I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm tasting the hot, and that's all I'm tasting. And I've got this really awesome Arbuckle's coffee that Santee sent me. And it's supposed to have this really awesome desert flavor to it. And I'm not tasting anything. It's making my tummy warm, which since my tummy's a little upset, that could be good. It could be bad. But yeah, this is the worst day yet. I really feel like stomped crap right now. But I have to be up anyway because I'm the only one to take care of Grandma. So every time I've tried to lay back down today, she's one to get up. She's up right now. So I'm in here. Already got her pills to her and everything. So she's sitting out at the table smoking her cigarettes and drinking her tea. I should be good for a little bit. Did Arbuckles come with a peppermint stick? You bet it did, buddy. Right there. Arbuckles. Good morning, Candy. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing good this morning. Oh, Oh, I can hear her back in the bathroom again. Now watch. She came all the way from the kitchen without her walker. I caught her earlier. Since the bathroom is like right through this wall, um, I could hear her, so I opened up the door, and she come walking out with her clothes and no walker. She's like, "Well, I had to get dressed." I'm like, "Those clothes aren't going to stop you from hitting the floor again." I said, "Don't you remember taking that chair down with you in the kitchen the other night and busting your head open on the chair and busting your arm open, busting your hand open because the chair fell on them?" And no. So do you remember me taking that Band-Aid off of you yesterday? No. Okay. I guess it's pretty good to have them spotty memories of. Interesting story where they put that in there. Yeah, it really honestly is. The story is right on the back of the Arbuckle's bag, which is really, really funny that they put that whole story of doggone it. I gotta shut that feature off. But it helps me know when my people start putting um their videos up. But yeah, oh it's actually right there on the back of the bag, the story of where they did it. Let me see here. It says John Arbuckle first put sticks of candy in his bags of coffee in the 1870s. He considered it a premium, but chuck wagon cooks used it as a incentive to get the cowboys to grind up the next day's coffee supply of beans. Oh, let me see here. Morning, Robert. Hope you're doing good this morning, bud. Hey, what? Um, Worse than I was the other morning. I'm actually, I'm all clogged up, got a headache, my chest is hurting, stomach's upset, my whole body aches, my joint, but that's mostly because of the cold air. It's 6 degrees here. We've actually dropped 2 degrees since 8 o'clock. Um, but I keep my inhaler in here, and um, it's keeping me breathing. I still have some more buckles. Usually buy 5 pounds after Halloween. That lasts me maybe until the end of May. I normally buy 5 pounds of coffee at a time, and that keeps me rolling until well, 5 pounds of coffee will last me about a month or a little over, but I make almost a gallon of coffee a day. So that's what I said. I'm thinking very seriously about, just as soon as I get a little bit of money, going out and buying some of my cheap coffee and only using the Arbuckles on occasion so it lasts longer. Because if it wasn't for Santee sending it to me as a Christmas present, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even have that Arbuckles right now. Um, they say you can order it on Walmart.com and have it delivered to your local Walmart, but I've asked them about it, and they said that they have never got Arbuckles coffee in. Doing good, just trying to stay warm. Same here. Same here. Shared and tweeted. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. I know how you feel. My asthma's messing with me today. It's very good stuff. It's very good stuff. I'm sorry your asthma's messing with you, Wook. That's my emphysema is the only thing that's not messing with me. But like I said, I woke up like 3 or 4 times last night. I got in bed by 10 o'clock and passed out. A few minutes after midnight, I was up, and then I was up a little after 1, not very long after 2:30, and finally got up, woke back up a little after 3, and decided to stay up. I was spending more time awake than I was asleep. My knees were hurting. My back was tight. I couldn't get comfortable. I said, screw it. And came in here, and then I noticed I was huffing and puffing a little bit. So I smacked that old Buterol 3 times. Sorry, Doc. I know once at a time, but desperate times, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm still pushing on. I spent the day yesterday running back and forth between here and the kitchen table, just depending upon whether or not Grandma was awake. If she was up, I was at the kitchen table. If she was asleep, I was in the studio. Got the video all done yesterday, decided to put it up today after the live stream. And then, of course, we have that really cool live stream interview tonight with Duo Demonology. One of them is a theologian, the other one is a demonologist. Best friends, work partners, podcasters. These guys are good. We're gonna have some fun with them. Yeah, and I can understand making it last longer, Sean. That's exactly what I would like to do. So, yep, just as soon as money, well, if I have any Arbuckles left by the time the money comes in, it's still going to be another 3 weeks before the wife gets a paycheck again because of her being off work with COVID and Grandma getting COVID, and the wife finally got to go back to work. And the day she went back to work, I started feeling it, and now I've got it, taking care of Grandma, who's about midway through it, and the wife and daughter, thank God, are safe. Daughter still has to wear a mask to school, but she still tests negative, so thank God her little metabolism is so cool. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing good today. Or, well, 8:30. Hope you're doing good this afternoon. Come to the new show. We will be doing a new show soon on a Thursday, up to 5 shows. Come to the new show, and we will be doing a new show soon on a Thursday, up to 5 shows a week. Okay. I will do it. I will do it. Oh, and like I said, guys, the video that I'm putting out today is a Kansas legend from the 19th century. It is really the epitome of history and the paranormal meeting. I mean, this story right here is the meaning behind parahistoric. It's a great story. The legend still lives today in the same location in Kansas. But we talk about the possible origins of it. And some of the reasonings behind the legend, some of the possible creations of the legend. And this video is dedicated to Murad from Murad's Haunted Journey, who we lost this week to the virus, sadly. A good friend of the channel, one of our very first subscribers back when I started the original channel almost 3 years ago. So definitely be checking that out. Definitely share it out. I want to get as many views on this as possible. I mean, you know, I'm not monetized anymore, so it don't really help me to get the views. But I would like as many people to know this little piece of para history as we can share it out to. Wickesta, you're only one off 200. Yay, about time. Hard to believe a month ago I was almost at 4,200 and pulling a paycheck in every month. Oh God, it only took me a year and March, April. It took me a year and 2 months to get monetized the last time. Let's see how long it takes this time. However, if the wife don't want to, if the wife don't want to wait for a year and 2 months again this time, I may be coming to live with one of you. So I haven't decided who yet. So go on and get all your spare bedrooms cleaned up and stuff like that. And you know, when and if the time comes, I'll flip a coin to figure out who I'm going to come and live with. Who gets to become my brand new co-host for Morning Coffee and Chat. Also, what else was there? What else was there? There was something else I don't remember. I got to crawl space. Woohoo! Awesome, Chris. Thank you, bud. Moving right along. Foot loose and fancy free. Moving right along. Oh, I know what it was. The wife was actually disgusting. The wife was actually discussing going out to the big sledding park here in the very near future, just as soon as we get a couple more inches of snow. So I am, much to the chagrin of my lovely wife, still accepting challenges on the snowboard challenge. I am accepting donations on the snowboard challenge. Yes, that's right. 53-year-old fat dude. I'm sorry, 53-year-old fat old dude on a snowboard for the very first time, and about 125 foot of hill. So, and she's going to record it for you, which is going to make it even better. So regardless of how you look at it, that right there is going to be funny. I don't care who you are. But thank you, my friend. We finally hit 200. And here in about a week, on probably my last video of January, I'm going to, since I did it on the last video, or the first video of the month, all the accomplishments and the milestones that we've hit as a channel for that first few weeks, or that first week, or whatever it was. On the last video of January, I'll be posting all the milestones that we've accomplished in the month of January at the end of that video. I love letting you guys know how important you are to the success of the channel. So I'm going to keep putting that stuff up so y'all can see what you've accomplished here every month. Just found out Big C claims another celeb singer, Meatloaf, just passed away. Yep. Sean Cody was saying something about it just a little bit ago. I had no clue. Candy, until Sean said something. It's like, my God. It's like, well, I know what playlist I'll be listening to while I'm uploading the video as soon as the live stream's over with. I got me a whole bunch of Meatloaf songs saved on here. By God, that's what I'm going to be listening to. I'm back. Had to get my oldest off to school. Welcome back, Ty. How's Little Bit doing? She's still under the weather, having all the hurts and the ouchies and the body aches and stuff. $20 says you do good till the bottom when you will eat snow. That happened to me when I was a kid. Never been on a snowboard in my life. Did good till I hit the bottom and ate snow. Did not hear the cause. Was it the C word? She's sleeping. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. I've got so many windows opened up here. I'm afraid to open another one. This thing might catch fire. Like I said, I've got Duo Demonology coming on tonight as our special guest. Mark and I are both going to be here to interview them. Because, well, they're friends of Mark's. And he set up the live stream interviews. So that's going to be really good. One of them is a theologian. The other one is a demonologist. They're best friends. Let me see here if I can find. I bet I can if I try real hard. Let's see what I can find here. Go to there. Right there. All right. We're going to pop this up here real quick. Blammo. I'm going to cut my face off here for a second so y'all can see it. So that's coming up tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me see here. I was like, no, they can't have Meatloaf. Bring him back. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt when Sean said that. It's like, no way, dude. I mean, musician, actor, humanitarian, just a great dude. Hey, Ian, good morning, bud. Both kids are fine. They got over the big C. Youngest doesn't have school on Fridays. Oh, okay. That's good. See him a few months ago at the Chicago Horror Convention. Yeah, that's definitely a memory. Was you able to get pictures of him, Sean? I mean, did you get a picture with him? Was you able to get any video or pictures of him at the convention? Hope you're doing good today, Ian. I gave a video on my channel. You can see him. No, I just meant for your own personal memories, not just. Um, I figured that you. I never saw that video. I wonder why it never. Oh, I have to go back and look and see. I never got a notification for that video. But no, I was just wondering about for your own personal memories, whether or not you got any pictures with him or anything like that. So I grew up in the '70s listening to Meatloaf. He was awesome. Oh my God, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Um, back before all that nasty stuff happened in 2016, that they put the tubes and stuff down my throat and my nose and everything, and it kind of they kind of scratched me up a little bit. But I used to when me and my ex went out to do karaoke, we used to do Meatloaf. Um, I used to love to do Meatloaf. Paradise by the Dashboard Light and I Would Do Anything for Love were two of my favorite songs to do with her on karaoke. Title is Flashback Weekend Chicago Horror Convention. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I will look for that because I would love to see that. I don't know why. I swear to God, this platform and their notifications, man. Oh, speaking of which, while I'm thinking about it, since you guys are all here this morning, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the new Ghost to Ghost PM intro that I put together sitting here in the dark at 3:30 this morning. So you guys get a sneak peek before I debut it on tonight's live stream with Duo Demonology. No, unfortunately, I didn't get any. I didn't get any pictures with him. I cherish my memories of the day. Yeah, I don't blame you, bud. I don't blame you. But all right, sit back, buckle your safety belts, check out this brand new intro for Ghost to Ghost PM. And there you have it. Brand new intro. I was bored, okay? What am I supposed to do sitting here butt crack of the dawn of the day with nothing else to do? I mean, come on, I got to create. Maybe one of these days I'll get rich and famous from being I'll get rich and famous from being an editor, and people will start coming to me to edit intros for them and stuff. You should make me a cool intro. It can be a contest between you and KG when it gets a choice of $20 or a $25 Amazon gift card. She's mean. I'm not competing with her. Somehow, some way, one day she will get her butt up here close by me, and I don't want to get hurt. So she wins. Yay, KG! Woo, you win. I'm too old and weak. She's too young. She's feisty still. I'm not getting hurt by her. Not gonna happen. Last time I got my butt handed to me by a girl, I was at least dating her. She just didn't want me breaking up with her, so she beat the crap out of me. Dad always told me never hit a woman back, but he didn't say you couldn't grab their hands and push them on a bed and run like hell. That's exactly what I did too. I caught the left, I caught the right, I held on to him. She tried to kick me. I moved my little legs. I was moving my legs like Fred Astaire to get out in front of those feet of hers. Walked her backwards to the bed, pushed her down the bed, and ran like a little girl. God, I hate these crappy cigars. Didn't have the money for mine, and those were cheaper. So the wife bought me a pack of them last night to get me through. And yep. But like I said, we will be here tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Duo Demonology. And that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting to sit down and talk to a theologian, for one, getting the insight into the supernatural, the demonology, the how his religion and everything prepares him for the things that they do. And then, of course, you've got the demonologist slash paranormal investigator who is all about going out there and seeking those answers. Is there an afterlife? Why do we have such an echo of history that still exists in the world today? And why are they at such unrest? These guys have done a lot of podcasts on a lot of different subjects. Of course, I'll have Mark dropping the link to their channel tonight. But I can tell you right now, Demonology. That right there is the name of their channel. Hope you all have a great day. I'm packing, boxing, sorting through stuff. Still doing that, huh? even after our conversation yesterday? I mean, slow down, Iowa, slow down. You don't want to raise too awful much suspicion with them visits and stuff like that. And like I said, of course, here just as soon as the live stream ends, I will have uh, the new video coming out, or I'll start uploading it. I finished it yesterday. As soon as court is over, I'm going faster than the dust flies. I know, bud. I know. But the thing is, you don't know who's talking to her. You don't know who she's talking to, and you don't want to raise too awful much suspicion having a bunch of sealed up boxes and stuff sitting around the house looking like you just moved your storage shed into your living room. So anybody who might pop in is going to get awful suspicious if you got a bunch of boxes packed around there. So just be real careful. And besides that, you don't know how long the court thing's going to last. You could be fighting it another 6 months. That's going to be a lot of time having boxes sitting around there for people to ask questions about, peeking into windows and stuff. Hey, Rhett Knight. Yeah, some bitch. Thank you, country girl. I went for that, and I didn't have the option to remove them from chat. You're pretty quick on those little buttons. But yeah, I'll have that. I'll start uploading that as soon as the live stream. I'll start uploading probably about 10 a.m. I'm going to be, yeah, exactly. Thank you. The Russian naked girl site is 2 doors down the hall on the left. So make sure and have proper IDs and stuff for all the women folk. I'm probably going to end this at 9:30 because I know the wife is going to want to talk about how grandma's doing this morning, and I can't chat on Messenger while I'm doing the live stream out of fear that it's going to buck us off. So, or freeze us up, or whatever the case may be. Hey, it's going back up to 8 degrees. Woo! Heat wave. Time to put on the old kini and go out and get a suntan. Oh, no, wait. Mostly cloudy. All right. I'll wait. Oh, let's see here. 7 people watching still. 7 loyal family members still traipsing around back in the background. Oh, want to let you guys know too, as of right now, the investigation that we had set for Saturday evening is on hold. That was at the Masonic Temple in Paw Paw, Michigan. One of the members of the temple passed away last week. What they normally do is they will have a memorial at all of the neighboring brothering temples. So we probably will not be doing the temple investigation on Saturday night. It will have to be postponed until February. But next weekend, we are still looking at doing Olympia Bookstore in Dewaljack, Michigan. It has a long history of paranormal activity, many, many, many decades. Books flying off shelves, books just falling onto the floor, apparitions, noises, etc., etc., etc. So we're really looking forward to getting in there and doing that one. I've still not heard back from the Wounded Minnow. Before Thanksgiving, they were really kind of gung-ho on having us come in and do an investigation, since the place has been showing activity for the last 25 years, but for some reason, about a month before Halloween last year, the activity really started picking up. We actually had another Michigan paranormal group that went in there to check the place out, and they couldn't even do a full investigation. Things got that eerie and that frightening that fast. Especially down in the basement, where the basement area has been there for almost 180 years, and there's all kinds of boxes that were left behind by previous owners, and they don't know what's in them. They've never gotten rid of them. But we were really looking forward to doing that, but for some reason now they are not responding to any of the messages. They're reading them but not responding. So I don't know if they just want to put it on hold or what the deal is. Thank you, Wookie Blogs. I appreciate that, bud. It means a lot to me. I'm smarter than that. Nobody's going to see it coming. We do leave. I'm at work now, so I'm multitasking. I love multitasking when I feel like multitasking. Right now, I feel like sleeping. Not much multitasking there. Oh, yeah. Definitely got to start working on getting the channel shared out, guys, getting more subscribers, getting it built back up. Oh, we are right back to wanting to become the leading parahistoric channel on YouTube. I do not want to slow down. I do not want to kick back. I want to keep it rolling. The more people we get, the more views we get, the more subscribers we get, the more donations we get, the faster I'm apt to start putting money back and paying for little trips to visit you guys. That is my big dream. To come down and see Kentucky Girl, to come down and see Candy, to come down and see Wookie, to go see Sean. If we can't get Sean's butt back to Michigan, by God, I'll go to Illinois. I don't care. You know, Tyler's got some great history there in Iowa. You know, there's so many places, so many people on here that have great history and some very cool haunted historic locations in their area. Want to keep it rolling. Tommy Tombstone actually suggested pooling donations and stuff to do like the big investigations, where we have to have a hotel room or something overnight or something like that, not having to worry about that, having to worry about any food, even if we all pool in together for pizza or something, at least having that stuff covered. Yeah, I know you're trying to leave Iowa before Iowa kills you. I know. I got you. Then I got you here. Ha 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 ha. Another partner on the channel that actually gets to show his face. Less work for me. Be in Michigan soon. Oh, I know, bud. I know. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. It's rough. I did want to get a hold of you too, Sean. I'll probably message you later with information. Danny from Southern Michigan Paranormals is getting with a historical society here in the county on a property out towards South Haven. There used to be a hospital there on site. There's well, they've got a large fairground and stuff behind it now, but they're actually putting on a paranormal convention, I think in August out there, and they're looking for other investigators and stuff to set up there and attend and everything. So I'm just going to send you a picture of the information and stuff like that, so you can like even if you only come and hang out with us, that's going to be fun. It's going to be an epic little deal. Of course, you get tours of the old house, and they're going to allow us to do a large investigation in the house and everything. So it's going to be real cool. Your face is covered with fur. Well, so's mine. So's mine. That would be awesome to do a huge one with all your moms. It'd be one hell of a ghost hunting. Definitely. But yeah, I'll send that to you here in a little bit, Sean. Like I said, it's not until I think August, so you got plenty of time. Oh, let me see here. About another 15 minutes or so. Let me go and clear all this stuff off the top of here. Birthdays on Facebook, vidIQ, Kind Master, and crap in the email. Yep, your face is covered with fur, and I am on my way to not happen to find a Santa beard next Christmas. I will have my own, especially with the multivitamins that I take. It's growing even faster. So, I mean, this right here is 21 days. Imagine what it's going to be like in 300. So hopefully she'll be down to about here by then. I am going to try to do as many Santa appearances as I can. Christmas season, 2022. As a matter of fact, I've even been going out and pricing professional Santa outfits. So just never know. Just never know. Might go shave. Doubt I will. Who knows? Well, I officially decided when I had so much trouble finding a beard last year, I decided this was going to be no shave New Year. So I decided I'm just going to let my beard grow all year long and just see what it looks like at Christmas next year. I might just let it keep growing. Help, by this time next year, I might look like a member of Duck Dynasty. Start coming on here wearing my camouflage t-shirt and my camouflage ball cap with a great big beard and a bandana wrapped around my head. You just never know. Whoever came up with autocorrect, I would love to give a black eye. Well, you know, if the wife wouldn't get mad at me, I would show you a photo of Grandma's black eye, and you probably wouldn't want to give him a black eye. Um, she found out exactly what it means to be on the losing end of a fight with a chair. And when that thing went down and busted her arm open, or well, it didn't bust her arm open. It took a big 50-cent piece of skin and just completely flipped it over, left it hinged on one corner and just completely rolled it over, and busted the back of her hand open. And she hit her face right here on the top of the back of the chair when it hit the floor. So I mean, she was purple, like all down through here. She's actually getting her normal color back in it finally. But there for a while, man, I mean, that thing was so purple it was almost black. And it's starting to show the red again. It's starting to show a little bit lighter color finally. So, let me see here. Keep my fingers crossed I can do this. Sorry, guys. Wife's on her break early. Oh, goodness, goodness. What? Oh, Lord, help us. What? You don't want me to duck Dynasty up? How about how about Mountain Monsters? We could do a Michigan version of Mountain Monsters. We'll call it Flatland Creatures or something. Good morning, Ethan. Hope you're doing good this morning. Flatland Beasties. That's it. Flatland Beasties. Which is really kind of funny because me and Tommy have been discussing for the last couple of months about this summer doing some kind of a short film pun joke thing, kind of doing it in the fashion of like the Blair Witch, but it not being about the Blair Witch, but it being about Bigfoot or something like that. And since he's got all the movie making experience and the big cameras, he's got his new buddy with the actual like $10,000 cinematic camera and stuff. And we've been talking about it, making it some kind of like a Mountain Monster / Blair Witch lost footage kind of thing, and just having fun with it. Just waiting on breakfast to finish cooking. Yeah. Hardest part of the morning right there, or one of the two hardest parts of the morning. Waiting on the coffee to get done and waiting on breakfast to finish cooking. Yep, she must not have been on break. She must have started to go on break and they called her back into the building again. They do that on a regular occasion. She'll start her break, start walking out to the car, she'll message me, and all of a sudden they'll yell at her to come back in because somebody needs something that they don't know how to do. Especially people that have been there longer than she has, but yet she knows how to do it. So they'll call her back in, she'll work, come back out again for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, and they'll call her back in again. Kind of works out for her though, because nobody monitors how long the breaks are then. So Ethan, how is your year looking so far for 2022? You guys going to be doing a lot of events this year? You actually going to make it to Michigan this year? Well, I mean, if they don't put travel restrictions back in place. Got a few. Doesn't seem too bad of a year. We have about 5 planned out. Got a few for World War II as well. Yeah, exactly. If the old runner don't come knocking again. Um, Sadly enough, my buddy Mike is he's pulling out of the Civil War thing. The few events he went to with me last year, which he's my main ride, were either hot, miserable, no attendance, or just wound up getting way too political. And he's just kind of lost interest in doing it. He wants to go back and do Revolution, French and Indian, maybe even do some Scottish or Norse stuff. Maybe 1812, who knows? But yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing very much civil this year. Not to mention the fact I have got a lot of paranormal conventions and stuff to attend this year that were actually I found out where I could get an actual banner made, like a vinyl banner with our insignia and stuff on it, that I need to get done just as soon as I possibly can, or get ordered as soon as I possibly can to put up at the booths. I know we've got a couple of them this early summer. Then we've got one in August. We've got one in October, and one in November. So, and these are big, like star-studded kind of things. If grandma lays back down. I don't think they'll be able to do any more restrictions. UK is dropping all mandates. Israel's ending their vax pass. India has extremely lowered their cases. Only here they keep pushing fear. Huh. Wow. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on. I've been keeping my nose out of it quite a bit lately. I know when we had to call the ambulance last week because of grandma, I was talking to the elder of the paramedics. She'd been a paramedic for almost 25 years. And she told me that a lot of doctors across the country are pretty much sure this is not a naturally occurring thing. They are constantly taking brand new classes and stuff for EMTs and nurses and everything to help to try to be able to keep ahead of things. And now with the free test, they want the case numbers to go in. Exactly what the free tests will do. Yeah, see, when grandma was diagnosed, good morning, Brooklyn. Good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing good over there in the big city, the city that never sleeps. When grandma tested positive last Wednesday, the wife brought her home from the hospital, went to the pharmacy to get her medicine, and picked up a couple of tests. Since I tested negative on Wednesday, this all happened Thursday. I'm sorry. I tested negative on Wednesday. Grandma went to the hospital on Thursday. The wife got the 2 home tests on Thursday. The wife tested positive. My daughter tested negative. And of course, the wife was off work until yesterday. She finally got to go back, and it wasn't fun. Luckily, it was a good day for her, but she still, they're making her wear the mask, of course, and stuff like that. And now the school's making my daughter wear one only because the house is exposed. But now here we are a week later, and I'm feeling the effects. Grandma's still in the middle of it. The wife seems a lot better. She can actually taste food now. Mm-hmm. The daughter's still showing no signs of it. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I don't know about the free test thing. I know that the wife ordered some free tests, but the website she ordered them from said the tests would not even be sent out until the end of January, beginning of February. So, God, stuffy. But yeah. So we'll just, like I said, we'll just see what happens. But it's 9:30, guys. I got to get over here and talk to the wife about grandma this morning and stuff. Don't forget, the video will be coming out here in probably 45 minutes or so. Last video of the week. Very, very good. It's a very, very good video on how history and the paranormal intertwine with each other. Also, do not forget, tonight we have got Duo Demonology as our special guest tonight at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Ghost to Ghost PM right here on the channel. But that's it for now, y'all. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your day. Try to have a little bit of fun. Get ready for the weekend. We'll see you later, Sean. You take care, bud. Have a good day. But for the rest of you, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. I'll catch you all tonight. Let's make these guests from New York State, to make them feel welcome. We'll see y'all tonight. Have a good day, y'all.